Coffee is actually very healthy. It is loaded with antioxidants and beneficial nutrients that can improve your health. The studies show that coffee drinkers have a much lower risk of several serious diseases. Here are the top 7 health benefits of coffee, that have been confirmed in actual human studies. 1. There are essential nutrients in coffee. Coffee is more than just black water. Many of the nutrients in the coffee beans do make it into the final drink. A single cup of coffee contains riboflavin, vitamin B2, 11% of the RDA, pantothenic acid, vitamin B5, 6% of the RDA, manganese and potassium, 3% of the RDA, magnesium and niacin, B3, 2% of the RDA. Although this may not seem like a big deal, most people are drinking more than 1 cup per day. If you drink 3-4, then these amounts quickly add up. 2. Coffee can improve energy levels and make you smarter. Coffee can help people feel less tired and increase energy levels. This is because it contains a stimulant called caffeine, which is actually the most commonly consumed psychoactive substance in the world. After you drink coffee, the caffeine is absorbed into the bloodstream. From there, it travels into the brain. In the brain, caffeine blocks an inhibitory neurotransmitter called adenosine. When that happens, the amount of other neurotransmitters like norepinephrine and dopamine actually increases, leading to enhanced firing of neurons. Many controlled trials in humans show that coffee improves various aspects of brain function. This includes memory, mood, vigilance, energy levels, reaction times and general cognitive function. 3. Coffee can help you burn fat. Did you know that caffeine is found in almost every commercial fat-burning supplement? There's a good reason for that. Caffeine is one of the very few natural substances that have actually been proven to aid fat burning. Several studies show that caffeine can boost the metabolic rate by 3 to 11%. Other studies show that caffeine can specifically increase the burning of fat, by as much as 10% on obese individuals and 29% in lean people. However, it is possible that these effects will diminish in long term. One study has shown that coffee may decrease the risk of cancer, developing prostate cancer in men by 20%, and endometrial cancer in women by 25%. People in the test group drank 4 cups of coffee a day. Caffeine may also prevent developing of basal cell carcinoma, the most common type of skin cancer. 5. Coffee may lower your risk of type 2 diabetes. Type 2 diabetes is a gigantic health problem, currently afflicting about 300 million people worldwide. It is characterized by elevated blood sugars in the context of insulin resistance or an inability to secrete insulin. For some reason, coffee drinkers have a significantly reduced risk of developing type 2 diabetes. The studies show that people who drink the most coffee have a 23 to 50% lower risk of getting this disease, one study showing a reduction as high as 67%. According to a massive review that looked at data from 18 studies with a total of 457,922 individuals, each daily cup of coffee was associated with a 7% reduced risk of developing type 2 diabetes. 6. Coffee can fight depression and make you happier. Depression is a serious mental disorder that causes a significantly reduced quality of life. It is incredibly common and about 4.1% of people in the US currently meet the criteria for clinical depression. In a Harvard study published in 2011, women who drank 4 or more cups per day had a 20% lower risk of becoming depressed. Another study with 208,424 individuals found that those who drank 4 or more cups per day were 53% less likely to commit suicide. 7. Coffee does not cause heart disease and may lower the risk of stroke. It is often claimed that caffeine can increase blood pressure. This is true, but the effect is small, 3 to 4 mm/Hg, and usually goes away if you drink coffee regularly. However, the effect may persist in some people, so keep that in mind if you have elevated blood pressure. That being said, the studies did not support the myth that coffee raises the risk of heart disease. In fact, There is some evidence that women who drink coffee have a reduced risk of heart disease. Some studies also show that coffee drinkers have a 20% lower risk of stroke. Thanks for watching, and please don't forget to subscribe and share.